Hello traders, Khalid with you. This is the Daily Pitch International Breaking News section, and today we will be discussing the CPI report for UK. Moving on to the economic calendar, as we can see on April 16, tomorrow we have the CPI for UK. The year over year is expected to drop from 2.8% down to 2.7%. Let's have a look as well on the historical data. We can see that in October we reached a 1.7%, and then starting October the numbers started to tick higher. In February we were at 3%, down to 2.8%, and currently the forecast is at 2.7%. Of course, Bank of England will keep an eye on these numbers in order to see how they will be moving forward with regards to the interest rates. Will they pause or drop? Looking at the economic numbers for the UK in general, as we can see, interest rate is currently at 4.5%. The CPI, as we mentioned, is ticking higher. The unemployment rate is almost steady at 4.4%. The GDP is ticking higher as well. The consumer confidence, of course, not the best numbers, but better than the numbers we saw in October. And the retail sales is fluctuating, mainly because the retail sales are so much seasonal. As for the PMIs, the manufacturing PMI is still under the 50 grade point, and for the PMIs, the 50 grade point or above is considered good for the economy, while the services PMI is currently at around 52.5. Let's move to the charts. For the GJ pair, as we can see, currently it's trading at 180, 188, 189 approximately. So for tomorrow's numbers, if the inflation numbers are higher than expected, this will be positive for the GBP, and we could be breaking above 189.5 and potentially testing this area where we saw several reaction, which is around 192, 192.2, reaching this level. On the other hand, if the numbers are lower than expected, so in case we see numbers lower than 2.7 or 2.5, this will give a push down for this pair. We could be trading lower and even breaking lower to test the next area of interest, which could be the 184. As we can see, the 184, we saw here a rejection taking place, and technically speaking we see a double bottom taking place on the, now we are at the 4-hour chart, before moving higher. Let's move to the 1-hour chart, see how the candles are moving. So as we said, we could see this possible scenario, breaking lower and testing this. In case the numbers are as forecast, usually whenever the numbers are similar to forecast, we don't see much of a movement. So the GJ pair could be just trading like this in a consolidation range, just waiting for the next fundamental catalyst or economic data that could bring a bullish or bearish momentum for it. It's important to note that, as we mentioned, reaching this area, this could be the 184. It could be an interesting area for buyers taking buying position, and potentially the first area of interest will be the 186.2, approximately 186. So these are the possible scenarios we could be. Keep an eye on tomorrow's numbers and see you soon.